Hi, I'm Dr. John DiMartini, and I am in Houston, Texas at the moment, but I've been asked to do a little bit of a share session and share a message with you that I really believe could help you in the transformation and the transition from what you may have gone through in the last year dealing with the tsunami. I have been a researcher in human behavior now for over 39 years. And I have been doing everything I can to assist people in maximizing their experiences in life and using it to their greatest advantage so they can live the most fulfilling life possible. And I've come across research and done clinical research myself that has found that there's ways of taking challenges in our life, things that sometimes we have grief and depression and frustration and hurt over, and transforming these into opportunities. As William James, the father of modern psychology, stated many years ago, the greatest discovery of our generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering their perceptions and attitudes of mind. So I've been interested in anything that can help people in transforming their experiences and to see them on the way, not in the way. So everything is instructive, not obstructive. So they can become masters of their destiny, not victims of their history. Because it takes really no effort to be the victim, but it takes a little bit of effort and some intelligence, action, and understanding, and maybe some education to become a master. So I'd like to share with you some research that's been recently found out. They found out that people that have had grief and loss in possibly loved ones or possibly finances or possibly possessions, and found that those feelings of loss are not having to be there. It's only because of perceptions that they're there, and they can be transformed. And they can help people become very productive and extract meaning from experiences and use it to their advantage and do something really amazing for their own lives and the people they care about. So a lot of times people who are not understanding that and not aware of that, they can get caught in a vicious cycle of depression and grief for sometimes weeks, months, or years, when that's not absolutely essential. In fact, the research now shows that a person does not have to be in grief for days, weeks, months, or years. They can actually ask a new set of questions, see things from a different perspective, and actually move through the process, the experience, and turning it into an advantage that makes a difference and gives permission for other people to do the same and change their lives. And I think that it's the wisest thing we can do is to do what we can with our challenges in life and turn them into opportunities than to let the challenges defeat us and become our victims of our history, as I said. So the research is showing that in Scientific American and other levels of psychology study. And in my own case, I had the opportunity to actually apply this live. I developed a methodology to assist people, and I was recently in Christchurch after the earthquake there. And we had a social open forum where we had people who have had loss of houses, loss of loved ones, loss of businesses, loss of income, loss of their whole lifestyle for that matter, and families. In one case, a gentleman had 16 of his closest friends in a building when it collapsed, lost all of them. He was the only survivor. Another one lost the family members, their husband, the child, and their business and their house. These are very challenging times for these people. But we had them all in one room, and I took people one at a time through a process, which I call the DiMartini method, which is helping them ask a new set of questions to see the same events through new eyes and come up with new ways of looking at it in such a way where they can actually be grateful for the challenges. I know that sounds astonishing, but it's true. And I was able to do this in Christchurch, and we had people one after the other up in front of the group, and we took them through the process, and they were taking and transforming the same traumas in their life and tragedies in their life and turning them to opportunities and doing something and bringing tears of inspiration instead of desperation. And it's hard to comprehend sometimes because you got to see it to believe it, but the truth is it's doable. And I love doing this, and this is what I hope to do in Japan. One of the things that I've been blessed to do is studying human psychology for as long as I have. There is a science behind actually transforming losses and griefs and depressions and feelings of overwhelm and defeat. There is simply the different questions. The quality of our life is based on the quality of the questions we ask. And if we ask a new set of questions, we can have a new life. And I'm interested in asking questions that empower us instead of disempower us. And the DiMartini method is nothing but a series of questions that help people take situations in their life that they are not able to say thank you for and see them in a way where they can turn them into opportunities that they can be thankful for. It's not what happens to us, it's how we perceive it and what we decide to do with it. And we have command over those questions and the way we perceive and act on things. And the DiMartini method, once I apply it with people, it's a science that works each time you do it. And it just takes a matter of minutes to hours to do. But you can take some of the most traumatic experiences you could ever imagine and turn them into an opportunity to move forward and see them on the way, not in the way. And I can say that I've watched people who've gone through the most unbelievable challenges in their life, turning into an opportunity and actually come back and be grateful. Anything we can't say thank you for is baggage in our life, but anything we can say thank you for becomes fuel. There's no reason why we have to sit and be in a situation of ingratitude and be burdened in our emotional life when all we have to do is ask the right questions and see things from a different perspective and actually come to a state of thank you. When we empower our lives and we give permission for other people to change their lives. And there's a meaning in our life when we make a difference in other people's. If we help other people get what they want to get in life, we get what we want to get in life. And I'm certain that the Demartini method can help the people in Japan do exactly that. I can't wait to get there. When I come back in March, I can't wait to be there because I know once I get to apply that, I get to change some people's lives and help them unburden their lives and give them new opportunities and help them say thank you again and move forward and have their life back. There's no reason for us to not have our life. All we have to do is arise the right questions. So I look forward to bringing the Demartini method to the people in Japan. I look forward to helping people who've been through the challenges, the tsunami, and all the secondary effects of that, and showing them, just simply showing them how they can see things in a way that can unburden their lives. And it's not something that requires just me, it requires just them asking the questions. I can't wait to share those because I know it'll make a difference. To be in Japan and in the area and the region of when the earthquake and the tsunami really had its impact, and I was amazed at the transformation that's already been done and the cleanup that's going on and the work effort and the hard diligence that was going on. And even though there's been challenges, how many people gathered together and did amazing efforts, but at the same time I could see how much of impact that had on people's lives and the overwhelm that people must have faced. And I really believe that the Japanese spirit and the unity of the people there and the willingness to go and work, which they have a strong work ethic, that can make a major difference if all of a sudden they had the simple tool of the Demartini method and the simple questions that can change that and take it to a new level and transform that same area from one of devastation into one of inspiration. So I really look forward to bringing that work there. I was so inspired to be able to be there, and I look forward to coming back because I know we can make a difference there.